Hello. Hi, Lyra.
And there was quite a lot of people there actually, and there was more people.
Maybe a little bit too much.
And then what did we do after? Oh, just yeah, and I didn't understand. Oh, you seen that? It's a shame because it was good. Yeah, they were about to report some dogs. Okay, and there were
Hi girls! Oh my god, guess what? I found a new cool word.
What? You found a new word?
Okay, where is it?
It's called lepak. I can't wait to go out lepak with my friends when this quarantine is over. What is this? What's this lepak word? Let me search. Oh, it means spend one's time aimlessly loitering or loafing around, especially for a young person. And it's from a Malay word, lepa, started use in the early 2010 onwards. And oh, it's like I'm just lepaking at the cafe doing nothing. That's lepak.
Lara, please. I found a cooler word than that. So it goes like this. One day, so my story goes like this. I was chilling in my bedroom, watching Black Panther, when the credit scene comes out. The one where they show Bucky waking up in that place. At first, I thought to myself, is that really where Africans live? Or is that just, I don't know, some kind of a hut? And since I have a lot of free time, I might as well just explore what it was actually. After Googling, I found a new word, which is called lapa. A lapa or larpa is a structure that usually consists of a thatched roof supported by wooden poles, creating an open-sided enclosure. African lapas are commonly used as a semi-open entertainment areas, and the word lapa is actually derived from the Sesotho word for homestead or courtyard. It was originally pronounced as lelapa in the Sotho language, which is the official language of South Africa back in the 1800s, but then it was gradually changed to lapa. He tries to feed his wife, 9 children, and a whole of grandchildren who scamper around the lapa of his homestead. Well, ladies, since we're talking about architecture, I found another term used to describe a secluded area, such as an alcove or recess within a building, where people could sit apart from others. It is called a situtary. This was the original meaning from at least the 1920s, but by the 1990s, this original sense had become rare and the word now have a different meaning, which is an area where people can sit outside or a structure such as a conservatory or gazebo. I got all of this while watching Game of Thrones. Here is an example of situtary in a sentence. My partner and I sat in a situtary to partake of tea. Another word that I learned from Game of Thrones is sprock. So basically, sprock means a child. It is actually a military British slang from the 1940s. There are two possible origins of the word sprock, which is number one, it came from a British dialect sprek, which means lively, which came from Old Norse spreke. The second one would probably came from an Icelandic spraka, meaning a small flounder. So a child is a small fish, therefore a spraka, sprite, sprock. The one that was recently added in the Oxford Dictionary is the verb sprock, which means getting a woman pregnant. For example, in a sentence, I can say like this: Jaime Lannister sprock his cousin. So basically, all of the words that I have told you guys just now are really important because it can be used in your daily life.
Okay, what was you? It just made Lyra sound so lame. I'm so sorry, girl.
Duh, at least I found a new word.
Girl, you think lepak is a new word? We've been using that word since 1998. If you want to learn new words, I recommend watching Game of Thrones. You can learn new things from that show. Tell me a better drama or movies than that. I dare you.
I watched the Emoji Movie, and you can like literally connect with it on a spiritual level.
Wait, what did you say?
The Emoji Movie was really touching, but I can't help myself saying the word emoji over and over again. It doesn't sound quite English, if that makes any sense. So I decided to open up my laptop and search emoji. Emoji, a digital language. The word emoji originates from the Japanese word picture, pronounced e, plus the character moji. Basically, the word describes a pictograph. The word emoji still holds the same meaning as it was first created. How emoji became to be? Well, before emojis, there were emoticons, and then in 1999, Shigetaka Kurita, a Japanese artist, created the first ever emoji, and it was then incorporated into Japanese mobile phones. It was not until the 2010s that emoji became well known throughout the whole world. Emojis are very much relevant in today's technological generation. It created a new digital language that everyone can use and spice up to otherwise bland text.
Girl, first things first. Who watches the Emoji Movie in the year 2020? It's not relevant, girl.
Girl, I was just looking for a movie to cry about. Don't make fun of me, I will cry.
But second of all, I like your explanation. It's a really cool explanation and I appreciate it.
By the way, since we're in quarantine now, I've decided to learn a new photography skill called bokeh.
Bokeh is a photography technique that is very popular, and you have probably seen them in movies or a picture on social media. What is bokeh? Bokeh is the blurred quality or effect seen in the out of focus portion of a photograph taken with a narrow depth of field. The term was derived from the Japanese term bokeh aji, which means the flavor or taste of blur. This term was made popular by Mike Johnson, the editor of Photo Techniques magazine in the late 1990s. In Japanese, the term is spelled as B-O-K-E and not B-O-K-E-H. Mike Johnson added the H at the end due to Westerners pronouncing the word bokeh as bok. In the Japanese language, however, bokeh does not hold the same meaning as it is in the usage of a term in photography. The word bokeh means it was all a blur, or the man has a very dull life. The term bokeh aji matches the traditional meaning of bokeh since it was only used as a label for the rendering of the out of focus blur rather than the actual out of focus blur itself. However, now it is intermittently used as both.
Oh really? That's cool! I would like you to take my picture once this quarantine is over with that technique.
Girl, you know that's not a problem.
Oh, what a sweet public display of affection for all the single people. Anyways, do y'all want to hear something bizarre?
Sure, why not?
Yes!
Yes!
Yesterday I had the weirdest dream. Like, it was so weird. It was so mind-blowing. Like, when I woke up I was like, what?
Okay. And then what happened?
Okay, so it went down like this. There were two people fighting and using words that I couldn't understand. I mean, it was English, but at the same time, it doesn't sound like it was English, you know. And the craziest part is they both look like me in the dream, but I swear to God, those people aren't me because I would never use those kind of words in real life. So it was a crazy dream, and it went like this. Did she finish my chocolates? Cassidy. What? Did you stole my chocolates? Chocolates? Stealing? I don't know what you're talking about. Me and stealing, we don't go great together in one sentences. Ugh, you're such a doff. You know what doff? Doff? Why are you calling me a doff? What's a doff? Are you speaking a different language? A doff? Don't you know? A doff is someone who's dumb, slow, and dim-witted. A doff is it's a word originated from the African community, and they've been using it for a long time, but it has recently been added as an English word. Well, a doff is basically you. Oh, I'm a doff. If I'm a doff, you know what you are? You're a bo'ocho. You know, bo'ocho, that Scottish word. What did you call me? Although I don't know what it means. Like, I am horribly offended. It's a worn out shoe. It also means something useless, worn out, or worthless, which is exactly what you are. Can't help it that I'm right. It sounds degrading. After some reading, I realized that bo'ocho has some really bad meaning. It's like a degrading term for someone. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you a bo'ocho. I was just trying to sound smarter than you. And yes, I did eat your chocolates. So I'm sorry, and I'll buy new ones for you. Well, you know what? Doff is not a good word either. I mean, it's downgrading, and yeah, I'm sorry for calling you stupid over some chocolates. You know what? Let's forget about this bo'ocho and let's do some gardening. Like, the weather is good, and I say why not? Let's do some gardening, because I just found out a new word, and it's called sprig. According to the internet, a sprig is a small stem bearing leaves or flowers taken from a plant. And sprig comes from a German word. The word sprig is really important in a sentence. Like, the way you put it in a sentence is really important because it has a lot of meanings. Right, sis? It's very important to know how to use these words in sentences because they have meanings like degrading terms and also other meanings. So you put it correctly in a sentence so that people might not misheard you and think that you're talking bad about them. You know what? Let's do some spring. I'm bored.
Yo, that's a crazy dream.
Oh, what kind of movie or drama that you watched before you went to sleep, Kartini?
Kartini Jasmine, can you please tell me what were you on before you went to sleep? Please tell me.
Girl, that's brilliant. By the way, Ida,
Yo, what's up?
how about you? Like, tell us what's going on in your life. Like, what's up? Like, what's happening in your life, you know?
Nothing much, just like what you can see right now. Sleeping, eating, watching movies. You know, that so-called the art of curry.
Girl, what is curry? I only know curry. Is that what? Curry? Curry?
Bro, this girl is an intellectual. She's using some fancy words with us.
Okay, curry is actually a verb word come from Scot, which means to stood, bend, cringe, crouch for protection, and to snuggle.
Ah, I see.
Oh, by the way, did you guys watch the press conference by our Director General of Health Malaysia, Dr. Nur Hisham, for the update of COVID-19 cases?
Aida Shazwina, do I look like someone who watched the press conference? So no.
Wow, girls, you guys should actually watch it. He's just the epitome of charismatic and coolness. He suits this image of ministerial forwarder. Okay, before you ask me what forwarder is, I'll tell you guys what is it. Forwarder is actually a foreign loanwords that I found when I was busy scrolling my social media accounts the other day. I was actually enjoying myself scrolling through social media just like what I always do until this one time I found a tweet which contained a weird word, forwarder. I was wondering why do forwarder always tweet it in a French sentence. So I look up to the definition of forwarder. Forwarder is actually a noun word from French word which means coolness and reserve between people. So now I know what is forwarder means.
Duh! What else can we do while being stuck at home if it's not wasting our time on social media, you know?
Well, I think this is the best thing we could do right now because we need to avoid mass gathering as much as we can since some people might not get sick but they will pass it to the others, and people who are not infected will live their life normally and happily, but for those who are infected will suffer. We can't even look forward to the Schadenfreude.
Oh my gosh, girl, what is that fancy Schaden word?
Sorry. Schadenfreude is actually a noun from German words, which the meaning is malicious choice in the misfortunes of others.
Interesting. Well, I want to look smart too, so I want to share with you guys this one philosophical term that I found called zeitgeist, even if no one asked about it.
The Zeitgeist is a concept from 18th to 19th century German philosophy meaning spirit of the times. The word Zeitgeist is a blend of two German words, Zeit meaning time and Geist meaning spirit. The word Geist originates from the Proto-Germanic word Geistas, which is the root word for ghost. This word comes from the Proto-Indo-European word Geist, meaning anger. Zeit originates from an older word Zit, which stems from the Proto-Germanic word Tidis. This word also comes from the Proto-Indo-European word Dih, meaning time. The word Zeitgeist has gone through a lot of changes throughout time in English. It simply means the general set of ideas, beliefs, feelings, etc. that is typical of a particular period in history.
You know, this quarantine is slowly making my mind and everyone else's mind losing, you know? Like, girl, let's go kayaking in Thailand or maybe like tobogganing in Japan once this quarantine is over. How about that?
Oh my god. This has been such a productive video chat. I have learned so many new words in this video chat, more than the 22 years of life I've spent in this world. Okay, anyways, what is that? What is tobogganing? Toboggan? What's that?
Kaya.
Girl, you don't know for real? Oh, this is interesting. It's kayak. What is this kayak? To cover a certain distance in a kayak or travel along, over, or through a specified region, road, etc. by kayak. A canoe of a type used originally by the Inuit, made of a light frame with a watertight covering having a small opening in the top to seat. The origin of the word kayak originates from the Greenlandic word kajak in the 18th century. Or for example, we used to go kayak on that river when we were young. Wow, what else can we do? Toboggan. Look at this. This is toboggan. Toboggan is to slide or travel rapidly down a slope or incline. The noun is a long, light, narrow vehicle, typically on runners, used for sliding downhill over snow or ice. A toboggan is simple sled, which is a traditional form of transport used by the Innu and Cree of northern Canada. Oh, it's like my kids love to go tobogganing in the park before Christmas dinner. Wow, interesting.
Wow, girl, that sounds really fun. Let's go.
Let's just pray that this quarantine will be over soon since I need to be in the nature as soon as possible. I'm being stuck here.
Guys, well, I think I gotta go. It has been a great chat. It has been swell. It has been wonderful, but I gotta go. I got an appointment on my bed. Okay, sleepy. Thank you for the chat. See you guys soon. Stay safe, stay at home, and see you when this pandemic is over. Bye bye.
Stay safe, stay at home. Bye.
Okay, that's it for today. Bye. I miss you guys. See you soon.
My cats are eating my finger. Bye.